What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today we're back at Copart here in Oklahoma City for another walk around. Let's jump into this video today and see what we find. Now, kind of like yesterday, we're just gonna walk through, kind of browse through some of the cars because a lot of these cars are just wrecked. They're wrecked cars, they're in horrible shape, but then there's other ones that actually are in decent shape. So you kind of gotta walk through and take a look at everything. And here we've got a Chevy Malibu, not everybody's favorite car, but I'll tell you something, this is a car that General Motors sells a lot of. These are very popular cars, they're great economy cars, cheap A to B cars, relatively cheap to maintain as well. This is from a repossession 2016 Malibu LS, so it's gonna be a base model. Firestone tires look good. Window tint looks bad. Oh, no way, Best Price Auto Sales. That's where I bought my Chevy Cruze from. So back in the day, I'm going to tell you something. I totally forgot. Best Price, I hope you see this video. Best Price Auto Sales, if I remember right, they're on 23rd Street, like around Bethany, War Acres area, Oklahoma. Back in the day, when Jessica and I first got together, that is where I bought every car from. I mean, I bought every single car that I owned from them. I had so many of them, guys. I bought so many cars from them. I loved that place. Their prices were great. Their financing was amazing. For somebody like me, 10 years ago or whatever, I had really bad credit, man. I had really bad credit. Those guys were great. The interest was fair, the payments were affordable, and the cars, they sold good cars. Never did I get, in all the cars that I bought from them, never did I get in one of those cars and drive away with, as a lot of people call it, a lemon. It can't be a lemon if it's a used car, okay? At least not in Oklahoma. Used cars don't qualify as lemons. But I get it. Sometimes you buy a car from dealer and they blow up on you right down the street. Never had a problem with that deal. They were great to deal with. I don't even think I ever made a video shouting them out. So I'm doing it today. Best Price Auto Sales. I even gave you the phone number, man. Please listen to me, though. Please. I know a lot of you are inclined to let's call them up and tell them about the video. You know, I wouldn't bother them, because they're a business. They're in the business of, making money. And if you're calling them just to bother them and you're actually interested in a vehicle, that's no good. Don't waste their time. But I highly recommend anybody in Oklahoma, if you can get down to Best Price Auto Sales, I highly recommend give them a call at that number. Check out their website. It's Best Price Auto Sales. You'll find them. They've got great selection of cars at great prices and financing, at least back in the day anyway, financing that could just about suit anybody, man. They took great care of me before I was somebody. You know what I mean? That's the great thing. Before I became somebody, those guys had faith in me. They took a chance on me. I paid all my payments on time, never missed a payment, and I paid off every car that I bought from them. Every single one of them. Great, great people to deal with. Now, this car looks amazing. Honestly, I'm not really sure. No, I wonder what the miles are on it. That's what I want to know. Battery's probably dead. Obviously, this is a repo. Yeah, battery's trash in this. The date on the oil change is 2023. Yeah, that's been a while ago. That's been a while ago. Somebody kept it clean though, man. The interior of this car it doesn't smell bad. The tires match. It's got matching tires with good tread. The body looks to be in pretty good shape. It's dirty, but I'd be willing to bet it's probably been sitting for a little while. What is this, a 1.6 or? No, it's a 1.5. This is a 1.5 liter Ecotec. It's got spider web and stuff. Yeah, all these cars that get repoed, they sit for so long, guys. Not even necessarily here at the yard. But once they get picked up and hauled off, they end up sitting in an impound yard for, God knows how long until finally they're moved to a place that they're going to be auctioned off. Let's throw a jump pack on this because I'm interested in hearing this one run and seeing what the current mileage is on it. Before we go any further, let's go ahead and check the oil. And it does have coolant, by the way. Not that it really matters. Coolant's less important because I don't run these cars for very long. Oil is full and clean. It looks like somebody just changed the oil in it before it got snatched up by the repo man. I like this car, and white's a great color because it hides damage, so if it's got any small dings and dents, the white's really going to do a lot to hide that. Mileage isn't bad. It's only 114,000. Oh, it fired right up. Wow. It says it's 32 degrees outside, guys. Wow, we went from 80 to 32. I am really hot for it to be so cold out. Yeah, it is absolutely not 32 degrees. It says ice possible. Service to Village Track. No, No, ooh, it just started running horribly bad. It was running great, now it's running awful. Fuel level low, it could be bad gas, I don't know. Steering assist is reduced, drive with care, hood open, service StabiliTrak. Okay, it's got a few problems, you know. Does it have gears? Backwards? Yes. Forward? A little gas? Yeah, backward and forward. I'll bet this car probably drives just fine. Does the important window work? It does. Nice and smooth. Less important window, also nice and smooth, quiet. Air conditioning, I'm still waiting. Oh, the AC's not on. There we go. I was going to say, well, you know, maybe not. What year is this again? 2016. This is actually really nice, and it looks pretty modern for being a 2016. You got to think this car is like 10 years old now, guys. 10 years old. I mean, it's a nice place to be. Somewhat. So what they've got is they got the hard plastic, and they just put like a rubberized coating, over it. So it is not soft touch, but it kind of resembles soft touch. You know what I mean? It does have like a rubbery texture, so it feels a little more premium than it really is. And you got your cloth everywhere, and air conditioning does work. You got this little tiny screen here, which I don't know what all this does. What do we have? We have OnStar projection, which is going to be like Android Auto, I think, and Apple CarPlay. But in order to use it, you're probably going to have to plug it in. I doubt it's wireless. You're going to have to plug it in down there. Audio settings, a photo and video gallery. Oh, you have to connect a phone to it. Does that mean you could watch movies on your screen? No way. No way. Books are missing. There's nothing in here. Car's completely empty. Probably the repo people that picked it up, they probably went through the car and, made sure there was nothing in here. It's not supposed to be in here. Yeah, this is not bad. And the AC, although it is a little slow, now that it's running, it's ice cold. The engine is running properly now. Sort of. Occasionally it kind of hiccups a little bit. Just a little bit it hiccups. But for the most part, it seems to be running pretty well. Again, you have to expect with a car that's been sitting for a long time, you know, even if it's just a couple months, especially a car that's got no gas in it, and it's probably ethanol at that, you're probably going to want to get some fresh gas and just drive it. Okay, put some fresh gas in it, take it out, drive it. And when I say drive it, I mean do the old Italian tune-up. If you guys know what that is, if you're old enough to know what an Italian tune-up is, what it means is you need to take the car out and just beat the hell out of it. Some people will disagree with that, but that's fine. I'm telling you that cars that have been sitting, especially cars that have ethanol gas, and fill them up with fresh gas, man. Try not to get ethanol if you can help it. Even if the car is made for ethanol, just try to avoid ethanol if you can help it. Put real gas in it, take the thing out, and just really drive it, man. Get into it, get into the throttle, and just let her have it, and it'll probably clean out all that garbage, man. By the time you're done, take you a good 15, 20-minute trip. When you're finished, car will probably come back running like new. I'm going to put this on my list, guys. I'm actually very interested in this one. If I'm being honest, mainly it's just because it's from Best Price Auto Sales. I think it'd be cool to own another car from them and drive up and surprise Jessica with it. Now, here's one that just got dropped off while I was yapping, I don't know, about 30 minutes ago. This one just showed up. The window is stuck down. Is it? Oh, it's wrecked. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't see this because, you know, it's on the other side. I was highly interested in this one. Tesla things, man. I got a thing for Tesla. What can I say? All right, looks like, what is this? Is this a Buick? I can't even tell what that is. It's wrecked, is what it is. We got a Ford. I'm guessing this is an Escape. I'm just not a Ford guy. I don't know a whole lot about these Fords, guys. This one though, I mean, doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad. I'm not typically a Ford guy. It's a Ford Edge. I'm sorry. The Escape's the tiny one. Like I said, I just don't know much about these Fords. So correct me if I'm wrong, but the Ford Escape is going to be like a teeny tiny little Ford SUV. Then the Ford Edge is kind of a medium, and then the Ford Explorer would be the, you know, your full size SUV. Oh wow, golly, man, good God Almighty. Oh, look, I used to be a smoker. I mean, I smoked a lot from the age of 13 well through my 20s, man. Probably even, maybe, possibly, yeah, probably into my My early 30s would be my guess. But I had to, you know, I had to give that up. Now, occasionally, rarely, I'll smoke a cigar, you know, but I don't even smoke it. I just puff on it. You know what I mean? I don't actually smoke the cigar. I just puff on it. But you know, the truth is, though, is just the smell. When you open a car door and it smells like this and it hits you in the face. I mean, it's like someone might as well have just punched me right in the face. The smell of this overwhelming smell, of nicotine. It's like a gut punch, man. It is so bad. It actually starts making my stomach sick. Like, it starts making me ill. God, this thing smells awful. Like this one smells so bad. Oh, now I smell something else coming from the engine. What is that? Oh, that does not smell good. This has got a blown head gasket. It smells like antifreeze. It's got that sweet smell. I don't see any smoke. I'd be curious if this thing's low on coolant. Oh, that smells like antifreeze. But not like just antifreeze leaking. It smells like it's being burned. It smells like burned antifreeze. That's what it smells like. Let's see. Well, I mean, the coolant is where it's supposed to be. It's got a new water pump. It's probably going to be hard for you guys to see. It's tiny camera, but it's so hard to get you guys in a good position. I don't know if you can see it down there. You see that shiny right there? Yeah, they got a new water pump on this. So it's interesting that I'm smelling antifreeze and we see that we got a new water pump. The coolant is not, I mean, it's a little low, but it's still got plenty of coolant in it. So, all right, the engine sounds like it's running fine. There's no smoke coming out of the exhaust. Let's climb back in here. I don't smell it anymore. Let's try out the air conditioning. Let's crank it all the way down. We have a check engine light and low fuel light, tire low, TPMS light, fuel low, change engine oil. She's a little upset, but it does run well. Mileage shows oil change 8.9 of 25, 151, and it's got 158. So it is definitely past due for an oil change. We got the air on. I don't think it's working. We'll see, but I did not feel or hear a compressor kicking in. Let's see if we got geared. Wow, nope. That is a nope. Absolutely not. So there's a few things that could be. But honestly, I'm not even going to bother with it. Nope. So that could be a problem with the transmission itself. I don't know if this is an all-wheel drive truck or not. Maybe it'll say on the back. If it's all-wheel drive, that could be something with the transfer case. It could be a drive shaft. It could be it just says Edge EcoBoost SEL. So I have no idea. I would assume then that it is not an all-wheel drive vehicle because they typically will tell you on the back. But that grinding noise, that sounds like internal transmission damage, or it could be something like a broken, if it's got a CV joint. I've heard that before with CV joints. When they snap, when the ball bearings come apart in them, they just grind into each other. You know, so it could be, I don't know. Unfortunately, I just don't know enough about this type of car. And with a grinding noise like that, I'm not going to take any chances. We're going to move on. So let's take a look at another Hyundai Elantra. I'm kidding. We're not going to look at another Hyundai Elantra, guys. And we got a Kia Sportage over here. I'm even going to walk past this one. I'm going to pass this up because I know a lot of you out there just don't care for these. I actually love these though, man. I really do. Why is this here? I don't know if I can just walk past it. Let me just look at it real quick. Jason S. Oh, this one's wrecked. Yeah, never mind. This one's wrecked. Speaking of Kia Sportage, you guys may remember I bought one from Copart here oh, I don't know. It wasn't that long ago. 6 months ago, maybe. It was just like this. It was black. Fully decked out too. Had the digital screens. I mean, oh, this one's locked. But really, really nice one. Jason S. bought that one from me as well. And he sent me a picture of it today and told me that it was his daily driver for today. I don't know where all the cars go that he buys. He buys a lot. He has bought a lot of my cars, guys. I don't know where they all go, but I know that they're still around because from time to time, he sends me a picture and it's like, hey, look what I'm driving today. I thought that was so cool to see that car again. Honda Accord wrecked, Toyota wrecked, Kia Soul S, I'm thinking, let's not. The Caravan that's wrecked, I'm thinking, no. We may be running through. Yeah, I think the rest of these are going to be... Actually, what is this, a Murano? This one doesn't look bad. I'm not a big Nissan fan. Let's just take a quick... Is it... No, what's wrong with this one? This looks newer, too. 2021 Chrysler Capital. Am I missing something? Oh, it's a Nissan Rogue. A Nissan Rogue Sport. It's got some dings and dents on this side. Tires, they're all right. This isn't too bad. I don't think I can get into it, though. Oh, what is going on here? What is this? Oh, somebody's been taking things apart. That's not a good sign. That's never a good sign. No, okay. Let's leave this one alone. I'm gonna leave my booster pack here because I don't feel like walking around with. There's another Malibu, but that one's wrecked in the front. I think everything else out here is wrecked. We got an Explorer. Oh, you know what? Is that a Santa Cruz? It is, man. You know, I actually like these little things. I don't know why. They've grown on me. You know, a long time ago, I thought they were kind of silly. I didn't really like them. But, you know, if you're not really doing like any real hauling, but you just want to have like a little truck, I think these things are great. You know, fuel efficient. They're small, easy to maneuver, easy to drive, easy to park. And we set off the alarm. Okay, no keys either. So there's that. All right, guys. I think we've run through pretty much everything there is to see over here. I do know that down the way, on another section of the yard, I found a C8 Corvette. So I think first we're going to go just look at a couple motorcycles. I think I see a Vespa over there. I see a really nice old bike with flames on it. I think I want to look over there real quick, then we'll go see if we can find that C8 Corvette. We'll probably close out this video. All right, motorcycle time. I'm not going to spend a lot of time over here because I know the majority of you, I know some of you like bikes, the majority of you do not. And I have heard you loud and clear. I probably won't be doing much with motorcycles anymore. Number one, when I try to sell them, they don't sell. Like, these bikes don't sell for anything. And number two, the views they're just not there. It's a shame because I really enjoy motorcycles, but you know, not everybody does. And this is the one that I saw. There's two of them. They're side by side, which is great because it looks like a Vespa. And we got this, you know, I don't know enough about bikes to say exactly what this is. Like, to me, it looks kind of like a chopper. You know what I mean? It's like a fully custom bike, man. This thing is sick. And the wheels, would you look at these things? These are 21-inch wheels, guys, on a motorcycle. 21-inch wheels. Oh, it's a big dog. So at first, I didn't know what this was. I have actually heard of a big dog because a buddy of mine, you guys may remember, Tim, who used to do the exhaust work for me way back in the day. He's long retired now. But he has one of these. Not exactly the same, but he has a big dog motorcycle. I remember him talking about it all the time. So let's see. It's an 05 big dog chopper. Well, there you go. This thing is freaking sick. Are you kidding me? I love this. What is this doing here? Minor dents and scratches, and it just says National Power Sport Auction. This will probably go for some money, guys. Like really, this will probably go for some money. These are not cheap bikes. These are not cheap at all. Does it have a key? Where would the key be? It looks digital here. You push this. There's got to be like a... There's got to be a key to activate this thing somewhere, right? Belt drive, Vance and Hines exhaust. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I have no idea. I have no idea where. I thought maybe it'd be under here. But I don't see anywhere for a key on this bike. Is it under the seat? Does the seat just lift up? Man, I need to call my buddy Tim and say, hey, where is the key for this thing? Because I'm sure it's got one. Horn, turn signals, lights. Then you got off, run, engine stop, start. No. I can't get it to do anything. Then again, I can't find the key either. I promise you, somewhere on this bike, there's a place that you're supposed to put the key, and I'm just not finding it. Well, anyway, I just wanted to show it to you guys because I thought this thing was super, super slick. I love the look, the flames. You know I love red. It's just a beautiful bike. I shouldn't put this on my watch list, but I'm going to put this on my watch list, even though I know the views don't do well, just because I love bikes and this thing is really, really cool. And then last but not least, I told you guys I saw the little Vespa over here. I know, what a stark contrast from the big dog, right? Like, that's who I am, though. Like, I am quirky like that. I could be looking at a hot rod car or bike one minute, and then the next be completely in love with, you know, a Hyundai accent. It's just who I am. Unfortunately, what I didn't see in the distance is this thing's wrecked pretty bad. It took some major front end damage. Everything up front, the fairing is broken up pretty bad on the front, on the inside too, and it looks like there's probably going to be some fork damage here as well. This thing's in pretty bad shape, guys. It's a shame because this is cool too. Don't think for a minute I wouldn't ride it. Don't think for a minute. Yeah, someone left the key on and killed it. That's a shame. Don't think for a minute I wouldn't ride it because I absolutely... You would see me out there 1 minute riding on a big dog or a Harley, and the next minute I'm out here riding a sea green Vespa. So I was going to show you guys a Corvette, then I was going to get out of here, but then I caught a glimpse of this little itty bitty Mercedes. I assume it's a CLA back here, and I don't know why, but I absolutely love these little cars. I really do. This one's, never mind. This is pretty trashed. I don't know if you can see how bad the hail damage is. It's significant. It's significant. This is a 2019 CLA 250. These, you know, a lot of people say these are horrible cars. I don't know. I've never actually owned one. One of these days, though, I'm going to buy one. It's not going to be completely trashed with hail damage, but one day I'll buy one. These are getting old, guys. You know, they're older. They were said to be pretty unreliable. So I would think if I really wanted one, it shouldn't be that difficult to find one that's, you know, in decent shape. I use that term loosely with a Mercedes, but, you know, decent shape that hopefully runs and drives all right. Let's take a look over here because I also saw a Porsche Panamera. This is one of Monkey Wrench Mike's all-time favorite cars. He fell in love with that thing. I'm not gonna lie to you, I did too. The Tiptronic transmission, it's really nice, really nice. These things, this is a PDK, if I remember right. 2011, I think this is the exact same year I had too. Mine was a 2011, mine was white, and we got it for next to nothing from the auto auction out in Los Angeles, California. At the same time, I purchased the Panamera. I also purchased a number, or was it a numbers match? Yeah, it was a numbers matching 1969 Chevy Chevelle, true SS, real deal SS, guys, with the correct paint color, the correct roof color, white interior. It was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful car. This one took a tap in the back. This is Panamera S. It's a little bit better than mine, but it's also creased right here. So if you're thinking you're just going to throw a hatch on it, you might want to think again. You've got a crease going down here. This thing's going to have unibody damage for sure. I don't see any crease over here. There is some damage over here too. There's a lot of damage, guys. The front end, the back end, the sides, obvious unibody damage. But this has got the V8 under the hood, so it's got that going for it. You could possibly throw a hatch on. Good luck getting it lined up, but you could possibly get a hatch to fit on here and make something out of this. I don't know. Wow, this is disgusting. This is what it is. Oh, the hood's broken too. Yeah, that's great. Oh, this car stinks. Yeah, so there's a rod here that you've got to, you got to be able to pull out, and you can't because it's missing. It's just totally destroyed. So we can't even pop the hood. The key was left on, of course, so it's completely dead. I didn't even know this was out here. I just saw it from the distance, and I had to look at it. All the tires are flat. Like, this thing's in bad shape, guys. This thing's in, yeah, that's in really bad shape. I'm glancing down. I see a BMW 3 Series down there. Could be an M3. That might be an M3. It's a long way away, and it's wrecked pretty bad. And then the C8 Corvette that I was going to show you, I didn't realize it was this bad because I couldn't see this side of it. Now I can. It's you know, as bad as these things look when you see them sitting out here like this, and you look at it, it's like, oh no, that's done. That's done. You know, I see guys like Matt Armstrong. This is nothing, man. This is not. He'd take one look at this and be like, nah, it just needs this, and this. Boom. He'd have it put back together in 3 videos. You know, car would be done, back on the road, look good as new, and then Chevrolet would want it back. You know what I mean? He makes great content, and it's like every car he gets, he's leveling up to the next one, He's always leveling up. He's amazing to watch. Oh, good. Of course it's dead. Sure, of course it's dead. I love this. Not a Z06, just a base model Stingray. I'll tell you something else I like. If you notice, the airbags are not deployed in this. It's got the red interior too. I love the red interior. Not the biggest fan of this, like, I don't know, what color is this? Like Stormtrooper gray or battle gray. I don't know what it is. It's not the greatest color in my opinion. A lot of damage under here, but I mean, most of this stuff, if you look, it's all mostly bolt-on parts. You get right here, you start getting into welds, but I mean, everything actually looks straight and good. A few dings and dents here. There's going to be some like rail damage, some fender apron damage up here. It doesn't look terrible. It really doesn't look terrible. All of this stuff, yeah, this looks pretty bad. But again, if you start looking, you'll see there's like 10mm bolts, right? So a lot of this is just very light aluminum that's just bolted on. A lot of this stuff comes out. See, you got torque screws there. You got 10mm here. Like a lot of this stuff just unbolts. You can bolt back in. Same thing with the radiators and stuff. It looks bad. It does. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It looks bad, but I think honestly, this one probably looks worse than it actually is. With that, I'm gonna get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.